Hi everyone, I'm very happy to welcome you all to Dr. JGS Virtual Academy of Commerce. In this video, I'm going to take you through two interesting exercises from the chapter Marginal Costing. Let us get into the details of sum number 1. From the following information, find out contribution, break-even point in units, margin of safety, profit, and sales required to earn a profit of 6,000 rupees. These are all the aspects we need to find out from the given information. Whatever the information presented in the problem, total fixed cost, it's amounted 4,500 rupees. Total variable cost is amounted 7,500 rupees. Total sales is given with the value of 15,000 rupees. And the number of units sold is 5,000 units. So, using this accounting information, we need to calculate those aspects. Now, what is the first one to be calculated? Contribution. From these details, how to calculate contribution? Yes, we are informed about sales and we are informed about variable cost also. Therefore, let us write the formula for calculating contribution as contribution is equal to sales minus variable cost. Now sales, it's amounted 15,000 rupees minus variable cost, it is given with 7,500 rupees. Therefore, contribution is equal to 7,500 rupees. Now let us calculate the break-even point in units. What is the formula for calculating break-even point in units? Total fixed cost divided by contribution margin per unit. It will give us the break-even point in units. Break-even point in units is nothing but the volume of sales to be made in order to reach the no profit or no loss point. That's what the idea. Now, we know the amount of fixed cost, it is directly given in the problem, it is 4,500. But what about contribution margin per unit? That we need to calculate. Now, how it could be calculated? Contribution margin per unit in this problem, in this situation, it could be computed as total contribution which we have already calculated divided by the number of units for which we have calculated the total contribution. The total contribution 7,500 rupees is related with 5,000 units. Therefore, according to the situation, I have developed a formula which is nothing but total contribution divided by number of units sold. So 7,500 rupees divided by 5,000 units, it gives us 1 rupee 50 paise. So this is what about contribution margin per unit. Now let us calculate break-even point in units. Total fixed cost 4,500 given in the problem divided by the contribution margin per unit 1 rupee 50 paise. Therefore the answer is what? 3,000 units. So we come to know the break-even point in units as 3,000 units in this problem. Now the next one to be calculated is margin of safety. What is the formula for calculating margin of safety? Actual sales minus break-even point sales will give us the margin of safety. Actual sales is already given in the problem, it is amounted 15,000 rupees. But we need to calculate the break-even point sales in value. We have already come to know break-even point sales in units. It is nothing but 3,000 units. Now let us calculate the break-even point sales in value. How it could be computed? BEP in units into selling price per unit. We know BEP in units is nothing but 3,000 units. Selling price per unit, that could be computed with two accounting data given in the problem. How? Total sales divided by number of units sold. Total sales is 15,000 rupees divided by number of units sold 5,000 units. So if you simplify this, you come to know rupees 3, that's nothing but the selling price per unit. Fine. So 3,000 units, which is nothing but BEP in units into selling price per unit rupees 3, it gives us 9,000 rupees. That's the amount of break-even point sales in value. Now let us calculate margin of safety. Actual sales 15,000 minus break-even point sales in value is 9,000. Therefore, the answer of margin of safety is what? Rupees 6,000. And the next one to be calculated here is profit. How to calculate profit? Sales minus total cost will give us profit. We know sales, it is amounted 15,000 minus total cost. Total cost consists of two costs in a sense. That's nothing but fixed cost and variable cost. Variable cost is 7,500, fixed cost is 4,500. They are directly given in the problem. Therefore, what is the answer? 3,000 rupees is a profit. So when this concern makes a turnover amount at 15,000 rupees, it is earning a profit amounted 3,000 rupees. And the last one to be calculated in the first sum is nothing but sales required to be made to earn a targeted profit or a desired profit. The desired profit they speak about in the problem is 6,000 rupees. Yes. So what is the formula? Fixed cost plus desired profit, the whole divided by PVR. We know fixed cost is nothing but 4,500. That's directly given in the problem. Desired profit or targeted profit is also given. That's nothing but 6,000 rupees. So what is it? Only one we need to calculate now. To apply this formula, we need to calculate PVR. Now what is the formula for the profit volume ratio? Contribution divided by sales into 100. Contribution is 7,500 that we calculated as one of the requirements in this problem. Divided by sales is 15,000, that's directly given in the problem. So 7,500 rupees divided by 15,000 rupees into 100, it gives us 50%. That is what? Profit volume ratio. Now let us apply them in the formula for calculating sales required to be made to earn a desired profit of 6,000 rupees. 4,500 fixed cost plus desired profit 6,000, the whole divided by PVR 50%. That's what written as 50 into 100 is equal to what? 21,000 rupees. So if this concern makes a turnover amount at 21,000 rupees, it is likely to earn the targeted profit of 6,000 rupees. With that, sum number 1 is over. Let's get into the details of the second sum what I have done on the board. From the following details, calculate break-even point and number of units to be sold to earn a profit of 1,20,000 rupees per annum. What are the details presented here? Selling price is 40 rupees per unit, variable manufacturing cost rupees 22 per unit, variable selling cost rupees 3 per unit, fixed factory overhead rupees 1,60,000, fixed selling cost is equal to rupees 30,000. So these are all the information presented based on which we need to calculate the two aspects that are asked in the problem. Now BEP, what is the formula for calculating BEP? From these details, it is wise to first calculate break-even point in units. BEP in units is equal to fixed cost in total divided by contribution margin per unit. Fixed cost in total is nothing but 1,60,000 plus 30,000. These two are fixed cost. So put together, it comes to 1,90,000. That is fixed cost. What about contribution margin per unit? Contribution margin per unit could be calculated with the formula of selling price per unit minus variable cost per unit. Selling price per unit is rupees 40. Variable cost per unit will be the total of these two because there are two variable elements. One is manufacturing cost, which is nothing but 22 rupees per unit. The other one is selling cost, which is nothing but 3 rupees per unit. So if you total these two, you get 25 rupees as variable cost per unit. Therefore, 40 rupees selling price minus 25 rupees variable cost per unit, it gives us the answer of 15 rupees. That's nothing but contribution margin per unit. So 1,90,000 rupees total fixed cost divided by 15 rupees contribution margin per unit. The answer is what? 12,666.66 units, which could be written as 12,667 units. That is what? The quantity of break-even point in units in this problem. Now from this, let us also calculate break-even point in value. When the problem is silent about the details of whether we should calculate BEP in value or we should calculate BEP in units, you better calculate both if possible, right? I have already calculated BEP in units. Now let us get into the details of calculation over BEP in value. How to calculate BEP in value in this situation? If you multiply BEP in units with the selling price per unit, you will get BEP in value. Fine. 12,667 units into rupees 40, it gives us 5,06,667 rupees. That is what break-even point in value. Now let us get into answering the requirement number 2 in this problem, which is nothing but number of units to be sold to earn a desired profit of 1,20,000 rupees per annum. What is the formula for calculating number of units to be sold to earn a desired profit? Total fixed cost plus desired profit divided by contribution margin per unit. That's what I have written here. The total fixed cost is 1,90,000 rupees, that is already given in the problem, the total of these two, plus desired profit mentioned in the problem is 1,20,000 rupees, the whole divided by contribution margin per unit is rupees 15. The answer is what? 20,666.66 units, which could be written as 20,667 units. So, if this concern sells 20,667 units at the rate of rupees 40 per unit, it can very well earn the targeted profit of 1,20,000 rupees per annum. I hope you have thoroughly enjoyed my explanation over the answers for these two important problems from the chapter Marginal Costing. I suggest you to watch the video as many times as required for you to clearly understand these concepts. And these two exercises are very important from the examination point of view for undergraduate, postgraduate and professional courses. Thanks for watching this video. I'll meet you in another video. Bye for now, everyone. Good luck.